The stock market is emotional. When prices soar, people think they'll never come back down. When prices crash, people think they'll never recover. Every day, millions of investors buy, millions sell. But there was one investor who almost never sold. This is the story of Michael, the stick figure that never sold. Michael was 20 years old. He wasn't rich. He didn't have a trust fund. He wasn't a financial genius. After every paycheck, he invested whatever he could afford. Sometimes it was $50, sometimes $200, sometimes almost nothing. But every month, he bought. His friends asked, "So, when are you selling?" Michael shrugged, "I'm not." They laughed. "That's not how you make money." Maybe they were right, or maybe they weren't. A year later, the market fell, hard. The news was terrifying. Markets in turmoil. Billions wiped out. Is this the beginning of another financial disaster? Michael opened his account. His investments were down nearly 30%. Everything was red. His stomach dropped. For a moment, he almost sold. Almost. Instead, he closed the app. The next paycheck arrived. He bought more. Over the next few years, everyone had predictions. This stock is dead. Technology is over. Healthcare is the future. Cash is king. Gold is king. No, crypto is king. Every week, someone claimed they knew exactly where the market was headed. Michael listened, then ignored almost all of it. He wasn't trying to predict tomorrow. He was investing for decades. Michael watched friends double their money. One friend made thousands trading options. Another caught the latest meme stock. Social media was filled with screenshots. $15,000 profit today. $40,000 this month. Meanwhile, Michael had another exciting update. He invested another $150. Not exactly viral. For a brief moment, Michael wondered if he was doing everything wrong. 5 years passed. Michael kept buying. The market went up, then down, then sideways, then higher. His account slowly grew. Nothing spectacular, nothing explosive, just steady progress. He realized something interesting. The less often he checked his portfolio, the happier he was. Then came another major market drop. The media was louder than ever. Headlines predicted disaster. Friends sold everything. This time is different. Michael had heard those words before. Every crash felt unique. Every recovery looked impossible until it happened. So he continued buying again and again and again. Most people think investing is about finding the perfect stock. Michael discovered something different. The hardest part wasn't choosing investments, it was doing nothing. Holding during scary headlines, holding during exciting headlines, holding when everyone said he was wrong, holding when everyone said he was lucky. Patience became his greatest investment. 20 years passed. Michael looked back. He couldn't remember every stock he bought. He couldn't remember every market correction. He couldn't remember every scary headline. But he could see one thing clearly. Time had quietly multiplied his investments. Some companies failed. Some struggled. Others became giants. Together, they built wealth that would have been difficult to create by constantly jumping in and out of the market. Remember Michael's friend, the one making huge profits. He also made huge losses. He bought high, sold low, chased trends, panicked during crashes, repeated the cycle. After 20 years, he had worked much harder, spent far more time watching charts, and surprisingly, had less to show for it. Not because he wasn't smart, because he couldn't stay invested. Here's the twist. Michael did sell, eventually, but not because of fear, not because of panic, not because of headlines. He sold when he needed the money for meaningful life goals, a home, retirement, helping his family. His investments had a purpose. Selling wasn't the strategy. It was simply the final step after decades of patience. The stock market will always have another prediction, another crash, another rally, another can't-miss opportunity. Most people spend their lives trying to outsmart the market. Chris spent his life staying in it because the greatest advantage wasn't intelligence. It wasn't luck. It wasn't perfect timing. It was giving great businesses enough time to grow. The frantic traders continue running in circles while Chris quietly plants another seed that grows into a towering forest. Time in the market has historically been more powerful than trying to time the market. The stick figure that never sold wasn't fearless. He felt the same fear as everyone else. The difference was that he didn't let fear make his decisions. If you enjoyed this animated story, subscribe for more stick figure videos about investing, personal finance, and the psychology behind building long-term wealth. Because sometimes the biggest investing decision is deciding not to make one.